So Laurel, tell us about this quest of this mother to find her son George on the Yukon. I mean, it's a really neat story.
Well, wearing a heavy skirt, a warm jacket, a cap, and hardy boots, Anna DeGraf climbed the Chilkoot Trail on crutches while carrying her sewing machine and a feather bed. Which, remember, this was way before the Klondike strike, when the path was just a path that was along the Dyea River and then up over a rocky area of a cleft in the coastal mountains. And she said these people were just in such a hurry to try and find gold, while all she wanted to do was take in the beauty of the scenery as she limped along on her still healing broken leg.
So as she's talking to people and making her way, and did anyone bring up her son at all?
Yeah, she heard that there was a DeGraf that had been spotted in the interior, so that kind of spurred her along to head up into the Yukon. She asked everyone she met if they had heard about her son. She ended up spending 2 winters in Circle City, sewing many tents as well as costumes for the dance hall girls before she sold her sewing machine and went back to San Francisco to be with her daughter.
So did she ever come back north?
When the Klondike Gold Strike hit in 1897, she turned in her gold dust for $1,200 and bought another sewing machine and bolts of fabric and headed out over the Klondike Trail again in search of her son. She ended up back in Circle City, which she also helped to start the first school there. Her travels also took her to Dawson, Whitehorse, Skagway, and Juneau. And she made a living with her sewing machine, making costumes for the dance hall girls, theater performers. She also befriended miners as well as Alaska Natives. She also wrote her memoir, which was published 70 years later as Pioneering in the Yukon, 1882 to 1917. And then unfortunately she died in 1930 without ever hearing anything more about the disappearance of her son, which drew her north in the first place.